Lego. My 4-year-old twin daughters are fighting over a piece of yellow Lego. Rebecca gobs, as she would call it, into Kylie's white blonde curls, which could as easily have been Becca's own had she not insisted upon having her hair cut somewhat shorter than Kylie would have allowed in like, a million years, quote, unquote. I gratefully gulped down gin, from a half-empty bottle, which someone evidently dumped here last night. Was it me? I can't honestly remember. The neat alcohol burns my throat, and puts me instantly back in touch with my bodily sensations. Now, I can actually feel the cold, hard concrete, beneath my somewhat bony hands and wrists, as I climb out of what, last night, constituted my bed. It's really a tunnel, in a kid's adventure playground. My ex-wife and I used to bring the girls here shit, how many years ago now? But I don't want to think about Claire or the twins. It's bad enough that I still get those bloody dreams, night after night. The girls must be 17 now, going on 18. I probably wouldn't recognize them, and they definitely wouldn't know me. I wouldn't want them to, in my current state. The dawn chorus is telling me that it's time to get my arse out of this bed, which reeks of stale urine. Probably mine, but who knows? Or cares, for that matter? For my part, I'm past caring about much. I ought to be getting back home. I live well, exist in a one-room bedsit, just outside the center of Reading. This is where, as a rule, I tend to sleep, but I had a bit too much to drink last night and yeah, well you catch my drift. The sky is tinged with Kylie's favorite shades of pink and peach, which Becca, naturally, hates or did then. That sky reminds me of a watercolor painting by the girl's mother, which probably still hangs in the large, magnolia-walled entrance hall of Claire's mum and dad's, in Orpington. I happen to know that her parents still reside in that poxy bungalow of theirs, which I always hated visiting. At least 3 out of 6 of Mrs. Green's, now aging, Labradors are, likewise, still around. I've asked myself the question so many times now. Too many. But how can I not? It's nothing more than a hoarse scream, nowadays. Why? Answer me that, God. Why? Over a piece of yellow Lego. Everything all down the fucking plug hole. Well, okay, so I didn't split up with Claire just because of some sodding Lego. But it was the catalyst. I'd taken Rebecca's side once too often, and pretty soon Claire and I were at each other's throats. Well, we were always at one another's throats, so why was this so different? It was different because, this time, she chucked me out of the family home. And subsequently filed for divorce, something which, no doubt, made her parents and sisters crack open their bottles of economy so-called champagne, the moment they heard. Fucking vultures, the lot of them. Of course, the bitch and her clan made certain I'd never get to see Rebecca or Kylie again. The last I heard, Claire and the twins were living in Spain, with her new bloke. Some fat jerk accountant, apparently. Well, bully for her. It's funny, isn't it? We survived so many things, Claire and I, family deaths, and family feuds, Claire's continuing to vote Tory, after I'd switched my allegiances to the Lib Dems, my affair with Claire's friend, Judy, my affair with Judy's husband, Robert. My spell inside for my part in an armed robbery, in which Claire's brother, Keith, was killed. That should, by rights, have been the end. But it wasn't. You know that expression about the straw and the camel's back? Yeah, well the straw, in this instance, was a piece of yellow Lego. Copyright Paula Putafat 2019. This is an authorized free edition from www.obooko.com.